What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, bringing you yet again another fucking Michael Myers mask unboxing. I know, it's crazy. That's all this channel is now, but no one's actually complained about it, so that's kind of cool. But yes, another Michael Myers mask unboxing. Today we have one of the worst masks in the series. But before we get to unboxing it, I want to ask you guys today's question, and today's question is, if you could eliminate one movie from the Halloween franchise, what movie would that be? So if you could take one movie out of the franchise, it could be Halloween 3 because Michael Myers isn't in it, and that's everybody's favorite thing to bitch about. It could be number 5 because the mask is terrible. It could be number 6 because everything about it is terrible. Let me know down below which movie you would eliminate and why. Personally, for me, I would probably say number 6, but it's close with number 5 because they're both stupid as fuck. But number 6 just drives home all the stupid points that number 5 created, and it's just a fucking mess, and the thorn and everything about all of that shit is garbage to me. Plus the mask looks stupid, and George P. Wilbur's portrayal of Michael Myers in that film is garbage. So number 6 is awful. That one's out for sure. Worse than Resurrection for me personally. I fucking hate that movie. So number 6 is gone. Sorry to the Thorn cult people that fucking love that shit, but number 6 is gone. And now to get on with the mask unboxing. In this box we have, as you guessed it from the title and the thumbnail, a Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers mask. I absolutely despise this mask, and I really don't like the movie. I can specifically remember being a child, probably 5 and 6, watching this movie. And if you're around 5 years old and you can spot problems in a movie, then it's not well written at all. I always wondered why Michael Myers looks like Nicolas Cage. When you watch this movie for the first time, you probably think that Michael Myers is going to try to steal the Declaration of Independence.
You want her! Here she is!
This was the first time that the mask change made absolutely no sense. In Halloween 1 and 2, it's obviously the same mask. It's worn by different people, but you can't tell too much of a difference there due to the lighting and stuff. In Halloween 4, he just steals a new one. And that makes complete sense. He steals a new mask out of a different store, and that's that. But in this one, he goes from Halloween 4 to Halloween 5, supposedly the same mask, because he's just living with a hobo the entire time. And one day he wakes up and there's a completely different mask there. So did the hobo switch the masks out, or did the water completely change the sculpt and hair? I don't know. Don't know why they did that. That's always fucking bothered me. And another thing that always bothered me about that movie is the Myers house. Myers went from living in this one, in 1 and 2, to living in this weird fucking castle mansion thing that's been abandoned for years. I don't understand that either. But yeah, the movie really bothers me, and the mask is one of the biggest problems. That thing is fucking ugly. And personally, I hate the portrayal of Michael Myers in that movie. It just doesn't work for me. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this mask. I did need a Halloween 5 mask for my set. I've never owned an H5 mask because I don't like the movie. But I will say that the replica that you're about to see is fucking spot on, especially for a ground up sculpt. This isn't recasted off of the original movie or pulled from the same mold or anything. So I'm super impressed with it. I actually did hit up the original artist, but his wait time was kind of crazy, so he said that he was cutting off all orders, and a couple days later, my friend Matt McKay told me that somebody was selling one on Instagram secondhand, so I picked it up. And here we have it. This is called the Revenge of the 5th Nicolas Cage mask. And as you can see there, it's got all of the retarded details that the original has, and it just looks good. And I say good because it is a good replica of a terrible mask. And it's just bad. He's got the sculpted on part from the nose breaking incident where they had to reapply a different nose to the mask because Donald Pleasence actually hit Michael so hard that he broke his fucking nose. And I've always thought that was a weird part of the mask. Reminds me of the Star Trek emblem thing, so maybe this is more Kirk than we think. But yeah, there it is. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. I mean, it's a terrible mask and a terrible movie. This is a good replica of this mask. I don't want anybody to think that I'm bashing the artist because that is not it. This is a very, very solid replica. Probably the best replica I've ever seen. I take that back. This is definitely the best replica I've ever seen that didn't come off of a movie mold. I am stoked to have it, believe it or not. I feel like this is going to fit nicely in my set, and I'm stoked to have it. With that being said, it is a terrible mask in that movie. The original mask is fucking garbage. I hate it. Can't stress that enough. And that movie is where the series actually started to shit on itself, and everything from there was downhill. So Halloween 5 sucks balls, and that's just my opinion. I know there are people out there that like it, but sometimes you people are wrong. Because let's face it, Halloween 6 is a terrible movie. There's nothing to even argue with that, and people fucking love that movie. So there it is. Halloween 5, Revenge of the 5th. I will add the artist information down below in case you guys feel like picking one up. Like I said, when I hit him up, he said his orders were backed so far out that he actually cut off all orders so that he could catch up, but when he opens them up again, I'm sure he would love to make you one, and I'm stoked to have it. So I'm gonna get on with displaying this and maybe wearing it for a few shots and giving you guys a nice up-close look at it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and we will see you guys later.